We're gonna try to find some shellfish and get a nice meal for tonight. That would be awesome. There, I can see a couple mussels here. I'm gonna try to fill this thing up with some water. I was hoping that if I came here at low tide that I'd be able to walk out a little ways here. It doesn't look like that's very doable. All this sand is like super squishy. Not safe to walk out in. These mussels are I've been finding them a lot around the rocks and stuff, so you know, it's not a waste coming out here by any means. You know, I was hoping to maybe find some clams, but looks like mussels are on the list for today. There's another one there. This one here, I'd say, is a little too small for me. Oh, that little crab. Fairly certain that's the invasive green crab. As far as I know, they're illegal to harvest. But pretty sure any crab here is illegal to harvest without a commercial license. But yeah, if it's a green crab, they're pretty invasive here. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a nice size one. What else we got here? If I could find some more big ones like that, that'd be nice. It's a little small one, but I'll leave that. Hey. Yeah, these mussels look a little different than some of the other ones. Not sure why. Maybe it's a different kind of mussels. I don't know, but yeah, nice size ones anyways. Here's a nice good size one there. So I found a spot here where there's a few of these ones like buried in the dirt, like right in the grass here. Look like some decent ones. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Oh, kind of hard to get them out. They're like attached right to the grass roots. Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe I'll leave this last one. So big I thought it was a rock. Sheesh. Oh, there's another crab. Yeah, feisty little guy. Yeah, he wants to hold on to the seaweed. We'll just leave him. Oh, there's a nice one. Yeah. Look at the barnacles on it. There's a cute little green crab. Look at that. Tiny little fella. Let's put you back where I found you. Oh, that one's dead. Dang. First sign it was dead is that it wasn't rooted to anything. If you find a live one, they're almost always going to be firmly attached to something. And if the shell is stuck firmly closed, that means they should be alive. So if you find one where the shell's open, if you want to see if it's alive, just give it a little tap. And I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it closed right up as soon as I gave it a little tap there. Obviously that means it's alive. Oh, that's a big one. Nice. Gonna be eating good tonight. Here's another open one. Get a nice close video of it. Let's give it a little tap. Huh? Are you alive? Oh yeah. Took it a second there. You can see it definitely closed up. That's a good one. Yeah, look at it close. I don't know why I find that really satisfying. Got a nice haul of mussels now, so I'm gonna go home and cook them. Well, first I gotta purge them, and then I gotta cook them. So now I'm gonna show how I'm gonna purge these mussels to clean them out. Because if you don't purge them, they're gonna have a bunch of sand inside of them. Because the filter feeders, right? They get a lot of sand trapped inside of them, and you don't want to be eating a bunch of sand. If you just put them in a bucket of water, they'll suck up the water and they'll spit out whatever else, the sand and whatnot. There's a nice harvest of mussels, and I'm still well within my limit. I could have got a lot more than this. I didn't count them yet, but it's definitely well under 300. So now I'm just gonna keep filling this up with water and cleaning them off on the outside as much as I can. There's a lot of mud on them. So now I'm just gonna fill this up with water. Now we'll let them soak in this cold water for a while, and they should spit up all the sand. I'm gonna probably leave them overnight, but I'll keep changing the water every few hours. As much as I can anyways. So I've had these sitting here probably about 20 hours now. I've changed the water a handful of times. I was concerned that if I left them in the water for too long, that they'd run out of oxygen and they'd all die off. And that would be a big issue, right? I wouldn't want to just kill a bucket full of mussels for nothing, right? Yeah, I'm gonna let them purge a little more, and I'm gonna have to pull these beards off and scrape off any barnacles, but they should be more or less ready to eat now. Yeah, you know, the longer you purge them, the better though, because if you still see them spitting out little bits of sand and, you know, there's like little chunks of grass and stuff in it, you know, the more you get out, the better. Obviously, you don't want to have that in your food. But yeah, let them purge a little more and clean off the beards and barnacles. Give them another clean, and they should be good to cook at that point. So to pull off the beards, you just got to get a firm grip, and kind of hard to do one-handed, but just like that, you just pull it right off. There's another one there. Like that. So if I didn't have such a big bucket of them to purge, I would have purged them right in my fridge, but there's no way a 5-gallon bucket's gonna fit in my fridge, so I just put it in my cold room. You want to keep them cool, because if they get too hot, of course the mussels are gonna die in there, and they'll run out of oxygen a lot quicker in warmer temperatures. So yeah, I just put them in my cold room, filled it up with a good amount of water just so they wouldn't run out of oxygen, and it looks like they're all still alive, so seems like it went pretty well. Now obviously how many mussels you have in there compared to how much oxygen, it's gonna kind of, you know, it's gonna vary a bit, right? So just give them a good amount of water if you're gonna leave them overnight or something like that, right? So now I'm gonna cook some of these mussels up. So I'm just going to cook these mussels in this pan here. So first I'm going to take a scoop of this garlic and put that in the bottom of this pan. And I'm going to turn the heat on. Got some local Nova Scotian white wine. Going to mix some of that in. So I'm also gonna grab a nice sprig of thyme from the garden too. There we go. All right. This wine's starting to come to a boil, so I'm gonna cover this up now, but not all the way. I'm gonna leave it open a little bit. Just let the steam come out some. You're gonna know the mussels are cooked when all of them open up all the way. And if some of them aren't open, just move them around a bit, let them cook a little more. And when they're all open, they're cooked. So I'll just let that simmer with the lid back on, but not on all the way. Just like that. Say these are ready now. All right, it's ready to eat. Oh, it's really good. This one's the ribbed mussel. This one's the non-ribbed one. Probably can't see it. Yeah, these are really good. So I found a few tiny little pearls in there. Kind of bit right into them, and yeah, you gotta be careful. Pretty cool though, right?